Hi, today's the first day that I'm going to teach you a lesson, and it's about fractions on section 1-3. And the first thing we have to learn is about prime numbers, because if we can factor the number into prime numbers, we can simplify fractions, we can use it for multiplying, dividing, and all kinds of things. So basically a prime number is a number that's divisible only by itself and 1. And you can see a list of prime numbers right here. 1 is a composite number, so it's not a prime number. So to begin with, if we're going to factor a number into primes like 56, you first have to come up with two numbers that go into 56. And so the ones that come to my mind anyway, are 7 times 8. And then we have to break that down further. 7's prime, you can see it's on the list, but 8's not. So I'm going to write this as 7 times 2. 2 times 4 is 8. And then 2 times 2 is 4. You can double check this by just multiplying it. 7 times 2 times 2 times 2 to see that you get 56. So this is a product of primes. That's what that's called. Now I'm going to go to 72. 72 is 8 times 9. Now we happen to have an 8 on the previous problem, so we know that 8's 2 times 2 times 2. 9 is 3 times 3. So 2 and 3 are both on this list of prime numbers, so we know we're finished. I'm going to start with 9 times 10 on the 90. So 9 is 3 times 3. 10 is 2 times 5. Now, you can pause this video at any time and try one of these problems before I work it to see if you're on the right track. Okay, so now we're going to write this fraction in lowest terms. We're going to simplify it. We can factor it all the way to primes, or we could just factor it into something we know that's common, which is 5, right? 5 goes into both numbers. 15 is 5 times 3. 20 is 5 times 4. And then we can remove the fives because that equals 1. And our answer is 3/4. All right, so a common factor for 42 and 45 is 3. So 42 is 3 times 14. 45 is 3 times 15. So we have a common factor of 3. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. So we end up with 14 over 15. On 36, I'm going to go ahead and factor this into primes. So 36 is 4 times 9. So 4 is 2 times 2. 9 is 3 times 3. And then 70, I'm going to start with 7 times 10. 10 is 2 times 5. And you see that the only common factor we have is a 2. So we're going to remove a 2, which equals 1. You multiply what's left, so 2 times 3 times 3 is going to be 18. 7 times 5 is 35. And that's the end of this lesson.